Good morning, students. Today is 10th February 2021 and we'll be taking last topic of Unit 3, that is consistency of premises and indirect method of proof. So, let's prove the premises using one more method, that is indirect method of proof, which is using contradiction method. What is that consistency of premises? A set of formulas H1, H2, Hm is said to be consistent if their conjunction has the truth value T for some assignment of the truth values of the atomic variables appearing in H1. So here consistency of premises, that is the formulas which are given to you, these premises जो आपको formulas दिए हुए होते हैं H1, H2, H3 are said to be consistent. वो consistent तब कहेंगे जब उनका conjunction truth value देता है T, मतलब H1 T है and H2 T है and H3T है. Likewise सारे H जो है and करने के बाद truth value देते हैं, tautology देते हैं, then we call it as a consistent. For some assignment of the truth values of the atomic variables appearing in H1, the formulas H1, H2, Hm are false, then these formulas are inconsistent. See, what I am talking about is when we use the method of truth table. This is the method of truth table. So for the atomic values where it is true, for the atomic values of P and R, this P implies Q implies R, all are true. This is true, this is true, and this is true. If it is there every time whenever P and R are true, then this final result is also true. Then you call it as it is a tautology or consistent. अब यहाँ पर ये true है, ये true है, ये true है. Okay. Now here it is false, this is true, and this is true. This is false, this is true and true. So this is not a valid conclusion. Say here this problem which we have taken is not a valid conclusion. P implies Q implies R. This is one premises. Then the next premises is this R, and this is my final result P. So this P is returning sometimes false value, and P is returning true value. In some atomic cases it is returning true value, and in some cases it is returning false value. So we call it as inconsistent. इनकंसिस्टेंट का मतलब क्या है कि ये कंसिस्टेंट नहीं है. हर जब भी यहाँ पर ट्रू ट्रू हो रहा है तो यहाँ ट्रू आना चाहिए, यहाँ पर ट्रू ट्रू है तो यहाँ फॉल्स आ रहा है, मतलब कभी ट्रू आ रहा है कभी फॉल्स आ रहा है. इफ इट इज लाइक दिस इट इज कॉल्ड एज इनकंसिस्टेंट. ओके, here in this case, see, this is true, this is true, then this is true. Nowhere both premises, this is true, this is false, all are false over here. So no premises is like कि true true यहाँ पर है और यहाँ पर false आ रहा है. सारे के सारे क्या है, अगर premises जो दिया हुआ है H1 की वैल्यू true है, H2 की वैल्यू true है, तो हमारा रिजल्ट जो है वो ट्रू आ रहा है. नाउ दिस इज कॉल्ड एज कंसिस्टेंट. मतलब मैं इस वैलिड वर्ड की जगह आई कैन यूज द वर्ड कंसिस्टेंट, एंड इन दिस केस नॉट वैलिड की जगह आई कैन यूज द वर्ड इनकंसिस्टेंट. सो व्हेन इट इज रिटर्निंग इनकंसिस्टेंट टाइप ऑफ रिजल्ट, मतलब फिक्स ही नहीं है, ट्रू ट्रू होने पर ट्रू दे रहा है और कभी ट्रू ट्रू होने पर फॉल्स दे रहा है. सो इट इज कॉल्ड एज इनकंसिस्टेंट. सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दीज एटॉमिक वैल्यूज of the premises which is returning the inconsistent value or consistent value. Consistency of premises. A set of formulas H1, H2, Hm is said to be consistent if their conjunction has the truth value T for some assignment of the truth values of the atomic variables appearing in H1. The formulas H1, H2, Hm are false. देखो ये formulas false है, then the formulas these are inconsistent. अगर ये false रिटर्न कर रहा है फॉर्मूला की वैल्यू एंड करने के बाद में, तो हम इसको इनकंसिस्टेंट बोलेंगे. अगर वो ट्रू रिटर्न कर रहा है एवरी टाइम इट इज रिटर्निंग ट्रू फॉर ऑल एटॉमिक वैल्यू, देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज कंसिस्टेंट. अ सेट ऑफ फॉर्म्ड H1, H2, Hm is inconsistent if their conjunction implies a contradiction. That is H1, H2, Hm implies R and negation of R where R is any formula. So R and negation of R is a contradiction, and it is necessary and sufficient for implication that this be a contradiction. Now what do we mean by this? कि a set of formed premises H1, H2, Hm is inconsistent if their conjunction implies a contradiction. अगर इनका conjunction implies contradiction दे रहा है, inconsistent है, तो हम उसको उल्टे तरीके से proof करेंगे. That is indirect method of proof. So whatever is given to you, from that we take the negative statement of that and say it is true and try to prove that whatever we have assumed is false. Then it is called as indirect method of proof. So R and negation of R is a contradiction, and it is necessary and sufficient for the implication that this be a contradiction. So if I say R and negation of R, this is my final output. Whatever may be the final output, I'll say it is a contradiction, because R and negation of R, this is true, this is false, this is false, this is true. So this will always gives the contradiction value, false dega ye hamesha. Okay, and is necessary and sufficient for the implication that this be a contradiction. So it is necessary that this is the implication which is given to us is always a contradiction. Contradiction means false. Tautology means all true. So the notion of inconsistency is used in a procedure called the contradiction or reduction or indirect method of proof. So this type of thing in which we are going to take a contradiction statement is called as the method of indirect method of proof or reduction or proof by contradiction. In order to show that a conclusion C follows logically from the premises this, we assume that C is false. Okay, so from where we have to start? We have to start that whatever is given to us, we assume that the conclusion which is given to us is false and consider as an additional premises. So you have to consider, start from the conclusion that the conclusion which is given to us is contradiction, is false, and then taking that as an assumption, you continue with the next step. So if the new set of premises is inconsistent so that they imply a contradiction, then the assumption that negation of C is true does not hold simultaneously with this and is true. So thus C is logically from the premises this is true. So how do you do it? Given any problem statement, from that given problem statement, we assume the conclusion which is given to us is a contradiction. Contradiction means it is false. So from that, taking that as an additional premises, we switch over to the next step and try to form rule T out of it. And finally, when you get the conclusion and you say that in conclusion, the answer which you are getting is a is whatever your assumption is there. According to that assumption, it is not getting the correct answer. So as our assumption is not correct. If our assumption is not correct, that means whatever is given is correct. So this is the method of inconsistency. This is the method of contradiction. Okay, say for example, show that negation of P and Q follows from negation P and negation Q. Okay, here we have taken two variables P and Q. This is our conclusion. Show that this conclusion follows from the premises this. So this is my premises. We'll say that this is my premises. This is my premises which is given to us, and this is my conclusion. So in normal case, we say that this is the conclusion which should be drawn from this premises. Okay, now we have to prove using the indirect method of proof, that is contradiction method, contradiction or reduction method. So what do we how do we start with this? We start with this, that whatever is the conclusion which is given to us is a contradiction. So contradiction है, तो अगर वो contradiction है तो उसको true बनाने के लिए उसके आगे एक और बार negation लगा दिया. So negation of P and Q is an additional premises, and then we show that this additional premises leads to a contradiction. तो हम ये बोलेंगे कि जो भी हमारे पास में additional premises दिया हुआ है वो contradiction को lead कर रहा है. Now here negation of P. समझ में आया what we are doing? We are saying that P and Q, negation of P and Q. This is my final conclusion. This is, first of all, let's understand the problem statement. Problem statement says that दिस इज माई कंक्लूजन विच फॉलोज फ्रॉम दिस प्रेमाइसिस। ये प्रेमाइसिस से ये कंक्लूजन फॉलो हो रहा है। अब मुझे इसको वी हैव टू प्रूव इट यूजिंग इनडायरेक्ट मेथड या फिर कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मेथड। कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मेथड ये है कि जो कंक्लूजन दिया हुआ है ये हम कहेंगे ये सही नहीं है। हम कहाँ से शुरू करेंगे, हमारा हाइपोथेसिस क्या बोलता है, हमारा अजम्पशन क्या बोलता है, जो कंक्लूजन हमें दिया हुआ है that is not correct, because conclusion which is given is always a tautology and this is the premises which is given to us is a tautology। तो जहां पर ये tautology रहेगा, tautology और truth value, not tautology, will set the truth value if whatever the value which is truth for this value should be always true for this। मतलब इस p की वैल्यू और इस q की वैल्यू ट्रू रहेगी और ये प्रीमाइसेस एंड करने के बाद जहां पर ये ट्रू रहेगा वहां पर इसकी वैल्यू को हमेशा ही ट्रू आएगा। जब यहाँ पर ये दोनों कॉम्बिनेशन ट्रू होंगे तो यहाँ पर भी एक ट्रू आएगा ही। लेट्स सॉल्व इट यूजिंग द सिंपल मेथड। हियर लेट्स से वी हैव p, we have q, then we have negation of p, then we have negation of q, then we have negation of p and negation of q। okay, just a minute, I'll just write over here p, q, negation of p, negation of q and negation p and q। okay, this is our premises, this one is my premises। so let's say this is true, this is true, this is true, this is false, this is false, is this true and false, false। okay, then what will be the value of negation of p? That is true, then this is false, this is true, then this is false, this is true, this is sorry, this is false, so it is true, this is false, this is true। so this is we have calculated the negation of p। similarly negation of q, true है तो यहाँ पर false आ जाएगा। this is first method, false है यहाँ पर true आ गया। this is true, then here it is false, this is false, then last में it is true, right? now we have to find out negation of p and negation of q which is my premises। ये मेरा premises है लास्ट वाला। इन दोनों को एंड किया तो मेरे पास में यहाँ पर फॉल्स आया, इन दोनों को एंड किया यहाँ पर मेरे पास फॉल्स आया, इन दोनों को एंड किया अगेन आई गेट फॉल्स वैल्यू, इन द लास्ट केस आई एम गेटिंग ट्रू वैल्यू। दिस इज माई premises। now let's calculate p and q and negation of p and q। I'll write p and q over here, p and q। so in the first statement true true, it is giving me true value, true false, it is always false, then the third row false true is always false, and the last row which is false false will always give you false value। so only in first case it is true। now we have to find out the negation of this। so negation of p and q, negation of p and q। okay, so this is true, I'll get false over here, and rest all are false, so I'll get true in this case, true, true and true। now let's see, this is my premises and this is my conclusion। so in the premises it is true, this is my h1, this is my h1, this is my h1, which is one of the premises। only one premises is given, so only h1 is there। if one more premises is given to you, then you call it as h2। so here this is my h1 which is a premise, and we have this these values corresponding to negation of p and negation of q। now this is my conclusion। now we say that it is true, this premise is true only in the last row, and the conclusion is also true in the last row। so I say that this is a valid conclusion। okay, this is my using first method, so it is a valid conclusion, or I say that the result is consistent। okay, now This is the first method which we have used. Now we have to prove the same problem statement using the method of contradiction. Contradiction method में हमने क्या किया है, जो हमको कंक्लूजन दिया हुआ है, दिस इज द कंक्लूजन विच इज गिवन टू अस, तो हम ये बोलेंगे कि जो हमें कंक्लूजन दिया हुआ है, दिस कंक्लूजन इज नॉट करेक्ट. हमको शो करना है ना, तो हम कहाँ से शुरू करेंगे, हम उल्टी स्टेटमेंट से शुरू करेंगे, मेथड ऑफ कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन. ओके, सो यहाँ निगेशन दिया हुआ है, तो मैंने इसके आगे एक और निगेशन लगा दिया. क्यों लगा दिए, क्योंकि हमें जो भी दिया हुआ है ये ट्रू है. ये बोलता है कंक्लूजन ट्रू है, क्वेश्चन बोलता है अगर ये प्रीमाइसेस है तो ये ट्रू है, आपको प्रूव करना है. तो मैंने क्या बोला कि ये जो दिया हुआ है ये ट्रू नहीं है, ये फॉल्स है. अगर ये फॉल्स है तो इसको ट्रू करने के लिए इसके आगे एक और निगेशन लगा दिए. एक और निगेशन लगा दिए, तो मैंने इसको बोला दिस इज एन एडिशनल प्रीमाइस एंड वी हैव टू शो दिस एडिशनल प्रीमाइस लीड्स टू अ कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन. अब मैं ये बोलूंगी कि जो मैंने एडिशनल प्रीमाइस बनाया है एजम्पशन करके कि ये ट्रू है, हमने एज्यूम किया कि ये जो कंक्लूजन दिया हुआ है ये ट्रू है, तो हमने इसको एज अ एडिशनल प्रीमाइस लेकर शुरू किया कि ये ट्रू है. क्वेश्चन बोल रहा है कि ये फॉल्स है, पर मैंने इसको ट्रू करके लिया है, कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन करके लिया है, उल्टा करके लिया है. जो भी आपने बोला है वो सही नहीं है, तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम ये बोलेंगे कि हम ये सही नहीं है, तो सही क्या है, सही ये है. यहाँ से शुरू करेंगे, उसके बाद हम प्रूव कर देंगे कि जो हमारा एजम्पशन था वो गलत था, वो कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन था, वो गलत था. तो अगर ऐसा हो गया, हमारी खुद की एजम्पशन रॉन्ग हो गई, तो जो कंक्लूजन दिया हुआ है वो राइट है. दिस इज हाउ वी प्रूव यूजिंग इनडायरेक्ट मेथड ऑफ indirect method using contradiction. So we begin with this is the conclusion which is given to us. So I'll put one more negation over here and we say that this is the premises which is given to us through rule P. Okay, now double negation cancelled over here. So P and Q, this is my rule T which is being derived from the first statement and equality number 1. So if P and Q and this is by rule T is the is true, then it means P is true and Q is also separately true. So in this case I'll simply say that P is true. So rule T using the second statement and identity number 1. अगर P and Q है तो हम इसमें से क्या निकालेंगे कि P भी true है and Q भी true है. जब P भी ट्रू होगा Q भी ट्रू होगा तभी एंड का स्टेटमेंट ट्रू होगा. तो हमको यहाँ पर सिर्फ P की जरूरत है, तो आई से सिंपली P इज ट्रू. Now this is the premise which is already given to us. So negation of P and negation of Q. This is through rule P. So from this also I'll say that this part is true and this part is true. Then only my result is true. So I'll simply use negation of P is true over here. Now using the statement number 3 and 5 we say P and negation of P is true. But is it true always? Just check कि P and negation of P, this is never true, because see here P, for the value of P we have true, either true or false. If I say negation of P is true का false हो गया and false का ये true आ गया. So P and negation P is what, always a contradiction, always false value. This is contradiction, false, and this is also false. So whatever our assumption, ये देखो यहाँ पर हमारे पास में क्या आ रहा है, ये ट्रू आ रहा है रूल टी के हिसाब से, ट्रू आ रहा है. हमारा assumption जो हमने लिया था वो गलत निकला, क्योंकि हमारा फाइनल रिजल्ट ट्रू आ रहा है, जबकि ये रिजल्ट जो है वो ट्रू कभी भी नहीं आ सकता, ये कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन है. So show that this additional premises leads to contradiction. So this leads to contradiction, ये contradiction lead कर रहा है. और जबकि हमने derive किया तो हमने बोला using this and this we have shown that P and negation of P is a true value using rule T, statement number 3 and statement number 5 plus I9 identity number 9. So this, whatever our assumption is given to us, it leads to the wrong output, wrong conclusion. So this should always be a contradiction value. This is always a contradiction value. Contradiction means what? It is false, it is not correct. So these are false value which we are getting using this, taking this as a additional premises. So whatever our assumption was there, it is not correct, it is false, because it leads to the incorrect result. So thus we say that whatever the question which is given to us is a conclusion of this premise. negation P and negation Q. So this is always true considering this as a premise. Okay, now we end up the session here only.